Hey guys, we got Michael here. Michael says, "Hey there, Yogi. I'm just hopping in to say hello. I have a premiere in a few minutes and a live afterwards." Nice, Michael. If Michael, I don't know if you're still here or if you had to hop out. If you want to drop you a link so people can find you, I don't mind. Um, Marlon's here. Says, "Hey there, says I'm Michael. Thanks for stopping by." Sniper's here. Hey, Sniper. Greeting, beautiful souls. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm sleepy. Might be the heat. Got a day creeping up to about 90 degrees, which I don't know what that is Celsius for you guys, other than hot. It is 32.222. So here, where'd we leave off? Lee says, "Say Yogi, sir, and Yogi, do you usually do squats in your workouts?" Well, I used to. I used to be a bodybuilder. I used to be a power lifter. Used to be an Olympic lifter. Squats is important to all of that, as a matter of fact. And powerlifting, you can't powerlift without. At least you can't do all of the events without squatting. That's one of the events. Hey Wilson, Wilson, how are you? Um, you got a car? And then I carried it over when I was doing kettlebell sport, but I squatted less when I was doing I did a lot of body weight squats, kettlebell goblet squats. And I'm just now getting it back in order. It's taken a while. Kettlebells help more than burpees. Burpees actually aggravate, which is why I'm always reluctant to do uh, reps with people because it takes me a little bit longer to recover in order to get back to the kettlebells. Kettlebells seem to set everything right. But I have a goal with the kettlebells, and it's going to be a little bit heavier than what I'm using now. The way to get that weight to feel lighter, squats, because I'm not quite ready for the one set heavier bells. Hey Anna, Anna, how are you? So I don't normally squat. I haven't squatted in a long time, but I want to get back to it. No real goals other than making the present kettlebells that I use feel lighter than they do. And I like squatting; it's good for me. He says, "Have a feeling, Yogi, preparing your legs for 100 mile. You keep slipping it in there, Lee. I appreciate the fact that you keep slipping it in there. Nothing would have made a certain person in my life, not really in my life any longer, happier than um, if I got back to ultra running. Probably would have made a huge difference, but man, it takes so much out of you. The training. It's enjoyable training. I love it. I'm out on the trails, I'm outside all day long. I love moving, I love running, but it stripped a whole lot of muscle that's useful when you're a little bit older. It stripped a whole lot of strength. I was a strong runner, but there's a difference between between being a strong runner and being strong. Right now, I'd rather be overall strong and being fit instead of just being really good at one thing. That's what kettlebells brings me. Kettlebells brings me this overall strength and, more importantly, work capacity. It's an important term. The ability to do work over a long period of time. Ron says, same Yogi. Yeah, you know, at a certain point, it becomes, you still want to, there's a little bit of vanity. You still want to look good. You want to be strong, but that, again, that work capacity means everything. Dundee says, what kind of squats are you starting with? Uh, Back squats or starting with Zerchers or even a goblet squats? I was doing goblet squats intermittently for years. I love goblet squats. I think of it as more as a mobility work than strength. You're always going to be limited to how much you can do with a goblet squat. One, you're going to be limited by how heavy the kettlebell and how heavy a kettlebell can you get in position to do reps. So goblet squats are a good warm up for me, good for mobility. Right now I'm doing back squats and I'll probably stick with it. I was doing shallow squats. Shallow squats are meant for their sport specific exercise. I would have people comment and saying you're not going deep enough. And I would always say, that's because, as mentioned before I did these, I'm doing shallow squats. Hey, Willow. Shallow squats are meant for kettlebell lifting, meaning you're mimicking the range of motion that you use in kettlebell sport. It's not meant to be a full deep squat. I was doing that for a while and I like it. I'll get back to doing that again. But I wanted to regain some overall strength. So squats are key. I'll be honest, I'd rather do trap bar deadlift, but I lent my trap bar out about, man, 15 more years ago, and I don't think I'm ever getting it back, which is okay. They make good use of it. Seppa says you could always come with him, rigging trees and digging roots. Actually, sounds like fun, and it would be fun for a day, but I know it's hard work. So, what's the news, Wilson? Wilson says a child and youth worker found some info for my birth mom and birth dad, and my dad is John Bon Jovi. Well, that's good news. It's really good news for John Bon Jovi. Be proud to have a son like you. Anna says she's good. How are you, Yogi? I'm sleepy. This close to actually taking a nap. I meditated instead because I got to meditate. Willow, how are you doing? Well, it says the reason I mostly focus on building size is because I always had ridiculous work capacity, but want to become a bigger version of myself so I can use that work capacity against the higher load. Smart. Here's the thing. I was training for kettlebell sport for almost a decade before I got into ultra running, and it only took me about two months and a couple weeks to get in shape to run my first 50K. And I talked to a professional coach who told me I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to get in shape to run an ultra in that short of time. But if I paid him, he would write me out a program, coach me. And I thought, you know what? If I'm going to fail, I may as well do it on my own and not pay someone to do it. But that work capacity built up through kettlebell sport training is phenomenal. And it puts you in shape that with only a little bit of specific training, you can go in so many different directions. And kettlebell community, they call it the what the hell effect, where you find yourself being strong and competent in something you've never tried before, and you're like, what the hell? Because the kettlebell lifting leaves you that way. Oh, hi, Kat. I didn't, I didn't see you there. That's not true. I'm always on the lookout. I'm always on the lookout for Kat. Well, it says, fine, just getting away from things at the moment. So going to take Yoda out. Well, Willow, my thoughts are with you. All of our thoughts are with you, and you know that you're loved. Whatever you need to get away from, know that we're sending love to you, my friend. Hey, Abigail, I have a question for Kat. Marlon says, half and yoga. I guess we need to start a trap fund. Do you ever do trap bar deadlifts, Marlon? I absolutely love them. I like them because they're more quad focus. They take the strain off the back. Good exercise. Good for the grip. Well, it says, I mean, I'm fine. I'm not in the right place at the moment, but just think maybe having a nice walk with Yoda will help a bit. It will. It always does. Getting outside in nature, fresh air. He says, Abigail, we love you. You're so kind, and I appreciate you. Agreed. Lee, agree. Wilson says, so the birth mom is the wife of John Bon Jovi. So are you going to contact John Bon Jovi? Cat says, hello, friends. Abigail says, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you too. Cat says she didn't do it unless I was supposed to, and then yes, I did it. That covers all the bases. Have you ever used that at work before? Have you ever used that as a teenager before? Parents, school teachers? Will says keeping you on, but just driving. We'll soon. Will be soon. Just going to take Yoda out. Thank you, Yogi. I know, and I'm here for you too. You always have been, my friend. I'll leave you on, of course. Can't comment, but it's still in the background. I appreciate that, Willa. Abigail says she did a cemetery short. I'll be on the lookout for it. Hey, Abigail, you're always welcome to drop a link if you want. Wilson says, Squirrel Sniper, I got heat stroke right now. But I like fall, mid hot, and mid cold, lukewarm. Sorry you got heat stroke, Wilson. Marlon says, not a fan of trap bars. I can even do dumbbells off the floor upright than most on a trap bar. So it just limits mobility, and I prefer a bit narrower of a grip, personally. So you're saying like a sumo style deadlift? Sepa says, Wilson, were you born in New Jersey? I was thinking, 4 days. Bon Jovi's been around the country. He says, Febs, why don't you draft him a letter and then suggest a meetup? Then you're halfway there. Wow, Abigail, that's awesome. 7.2K yesterday. Well done. He wants to know if you do lives, Abigail. Abigail says, what is your favorite memory of me? You know what, Abigail? My favorite memory of you is every time you come in. Because every time you come in, you send so much love to everyone. I think that's pretty awesome. Hey, Carl. Carl, how are you? Marlon says that's for me personally. Yep. Understood. He says, Abigail, for me, it's the painting of the house in the wild. Sanford wants to know if Wilson is good at catching fish with his bare hands. Kat says, just a reminder, Magnetic North Adventure has a premiere at 2. Hey, Kat, you don't happen to have a link for that, do you? And I will make sure to end the live stream by 2. Carl says, I'm top of the moon. What's up, Carl, we got something to celebrate. We can celebrate it with you. I still have a question for Kat. Marla says, no, well, I have pulled sumo. I came late to pulling sumo after I originally hurt my back in 1990 training for a powerlifting competition. Um, I do like pulling sumo. It feels like cheating though. Can't do what really is a squat with my hands touching the floor at the bottom. So if I did deadlifts for quads, it would be conventional deficit deadlifts. Percent in love to Cat and Jack. Cat says, I'll go look for the link. Thank you, Cat. Cat is always helping people. She's always helping friends. She's always got your back. She's always supporting. Wilson says, "Oh, news next week is his birthday. Next week is my birthday, Wilson's birthday. 18 or 19? Hey, Steffi. Steffi says, just wanted to say a quick hello, Eric. Hello, chat. Thank you, Steffi. I appreciate that. He says he's here for Abigail. Marla says, actually, not sure if my PR 300 after a couple months of training, haven't pulled heavy single since. Was sumo or conventional? I mixed them up. My best was conventional, but as I said, I hurt my back, so I never got back to super, super, super heavy. And sumo seemed to, again, I could keep my back more upright than conventional. Get away from Steffi. Steffi, I really appreciate you stopping in. Steffi says, Wilson, can you see what I'm trying to ask you? All these questions are to do with album names of John Bon Jovi. Thank you, Kat. Kat drops the link for Magnetic North. It's in 40 minutes. It'll be more than enough me time. Don't you guys think? Don't you guys agree? Hey, speaking of me time, thank you guys for showing up for the workout live stream. It was impromptu. And I gave the very best answer to your question already. I haven't asked it yet. Sorry, I just wagged my finger at Cat. Man, bad me. I apologize. I should never wag my finger at Cat. At least I didn't have my spoon in my hand. Anna says, thank you, Cat. He says, my favorite strongest exercises were shoulder or bench press. I'll be back at it Monday. Yeah, you have a personal training session, which is awesome. Hey, Mahira. Did I get that right? Hello, my friend. F50 says, oh, good. I made it. You did, my friend. Thank you. Carl says, W workout, man. It was fine. So, you know, it used to be the standard was overhead press instead of bench press. Very few people used to do bench presses. It became popular in the 60s. More popular in the 60s. I really do like overhead pressing. Marlon says, nowadays, I only ever do stiff-legged deadlifts. I used to like stiff-legged deadlifts. For hamstrings with pretty light weights, no idea what I would pull if I went back into powerlifting style deadlifts. So here's my question for Kat. It's taken me a while to get here. What do you find the hardest of all principles to practice in A Course in Miracles? What do you think most people, if they're presented with for the first time, would find the most confusing? He says, Yogi, I took some inspiration from you. I'm going to try kettlebells too. I want biceps like yours. Um, Kettlebells are a great workout. I do a lot of pull-ups. Not as many right now because by the time I get to pull-ups, my grip is shot. Um, hey, Mercy. Nice to see you, my friend. Sissy, nice to see you as well. Nice to see all of you guys. Thanks for coming in. Lee says, Abigail, you look great. Have you been doing workouts at home? I'm looking forward to hearing about your workout session, Lee. Cass says, lesson one, the very start is like, huh? I sort of mentioned that. A lot of people never, ever get past the first lesson. Here's what I think a lot of people, and a lot of people never will get past the first lesson. Who wants to hear that everything they see means absolutely nothing? Of course, it makes sense. Not doesn't even take that many days before it's being explained, and then you go, "Oh, it's still hard to put in practical practice." Kat says, "I get it now, but it took a long time. Felt very weird for me." So here's what I'm thinking, and I think maybe some people in the chat might agree. What if you knew that a foundation of your spiritual practice was practicing defenselessness? Makes you feel very vulnerable. He wants to be, he wants to feel defenseless, let alone practice it. Now, if at the end of A Course in Miracles, it tells you just because you've completed 365 lessons doesn't mean it's over. It's a lifetime practice. Doesn't mean you need to go through the workbook again. Maybe you do. I enjoy going through it every few years. Thank you so much, Mercy. Mercy says, I love you, Eric and Mercy. I love you too. I love you too. And by the way, I loved Fernando, your karaoke. Man, I wish I knew how to do karaoke here. I would sing Fernando. I would sing ABBA. Yes, I love ABBA. Don't think less of me. Yeah, go ahead. I love ABBA. And Mercy, you did a beautiful rendition of Fernando. Carl says, I'm too dumb to understand the conversation. Nope, Carl, not at all. So, Carl, what we're talking about is a psychological spiritual text called A Course in Miracles. And it contains a text, 365 lesson workbook, and a manual for teachers. It is a very demanding book. What says, hey, Eric, how are you? I'm good, my friend. How are you? Hey, Vlogs. Thanks, Vlogs. Mercy says, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Mercy says, join me last time. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. I think I will for sure. I'm going to be on the lookout. I always try to get in, and at the very least, let you know that I'm there. Hit the like button, and I like to share you out. Um, Man, I wouldn't mind participating. Cat's laughing says that lesson at least has taught me to recognize when the defensive thoughts come up before I am attacked. A war in my own mind. It's a really good point. Let's see. Brother says you can always listen to a song on headphones, Yogi, if needed. Pull the lyrics up and sing. I wonder how I would sound. I don't sound good on the best of times. Do not have a great singing voice. I'm no Jace. I'm no Marlin, that's for sure. Um, Mercy says, I'll be happy. Okay. Uh, hey, I could sing, Mercy, I could sing some Neil Diamond. She says, let's do it. Hey guys, if I show up to sing a song with Mercy, would you be there? Dog says, Mercy, hello. Cat says, I like that, Mercy. I will be happy also. I'll even let Cat pick a song. Well, it says, all friends, nice to meet you. Nice to meet your live stream. Thank you, Vlogs. Marlon says, you're better than all of us. I don't know. I've heard you sing, Marlon. You can go in a lot of directions with your voice. You can sing hard, you can sing soft. Jace, man, we all know Jace. He's got the voice. Cat says, no, he's just like us, Dundee. I am just, well, I'm not just like Cat, but I am like everyone else. Carl says, oh, hell yeah. He says, Yogi, I'd choose something long like a meatloaf number. I've had an extended conversation about meatloaf with Cat before. Vlog says, welcome, sir, Eric McCarty. Thank you, Vlogs. Welcome to you. Hey, Vlogs, have you thought about putting up some content? I visit your channel often. I appreciate the nice uh, comments. I haven't seen any new shorts for a little bit. I need to check back though, and I will. Riley says, let's do it. I do anything for love. The 12-minute version. Mercy says, I love your shows, Eric. Everyone is here is very friendly. They are extremely friendly. You're right about that, Mercy. And thank you for being part of it. There you go, Sniper. I like that. 12-minute instrumental by Pink Floyd. Vlog says, okay. I'm going to spend some time on your channel this afternoon, Vlogs. Lee says, Mercy, 100%. I could do Iron Butterfly in Nagano Vita. Or I know Sissy knows that song. Cass says, no, I meant I will. I will be, I will, that I'd be happy. I'm thinking, I will that I be happy. I will that I be happy. I like the thought that, and actually, as soon as I started saying that, I looked down and I saw what you were saying. Since God's will and my will are the same, God wants me to be happy, I will be happy. Did you ever find that difficult? I wonder if other people would find that difficult who are just getting introduced to the Course of Miracles. So, people, friends in the chat, if you knew that your will, if you knew that God's will was for you to be happy, would you doubt it? And would you will yourself to be aligned with God's will? Mercy says, Lee, yes, you're all very nice. Get pretty lucky with the people who come in and hang out. Blog says, give me my WhatsApp number. Send me, sir. I actually am not on WhatsApp any longer. I needed to make some space on my phone. but I can see if I can get it back. So Vlogs, if I can get it back, I'll send you my number. Cass says, especially because I do have tomorrow off, because very nicely and made a joke. Oh, nice. 3 days. And I know you did not want to go back to work tomorrow. Cass says she just found out. Was it a knock-knock joke? Wilson says, hold up, I just had a thought. I look like Jesse Jovi, one of the kids on John Bon Jovi. So I was probably just split at birth and went to foster care because I was left at the hospital. Do you think John Bon Jovi would do that to you? Vebs, it's too early to change your name to Vebs Jovi on YouTube. Cat is laughing. Carl says, dude, how the heck do you find all those animals? Any unicorns there? I'm on the lookout for a unicorn. Sometimes, Carl, magic happens. I mentioned that this morning. Hey, Toolman, my number one priority when I'm out filming, all that is some of the stuff I did today. I got a clip of an osprey, of another hunting blue heron. What else did I get? A couple other shots. All of that was within a quarter mile of my house.
Hello, Eric. If that's not the sexiest yogi on YouTube.
I bet you say that to all the yogis when you see them.
Of course, because there's so many yogis on YouTube I talk to. Yogis and talk.
It's probably how you spend your day.
I think I know one ex-yoga teacher. And that is a guy who helped me butcher a crocodile. So.
Oh, wow. Well, yogis are pretty helpful.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would call him a yogi. Hey, Skids, what's up? We still gotta make. He's just a yogi in this farm doing burpees.
1 second. 1 second.
No worries. Hi, Chase.
Hey, Jace.
Small and maybe round. It's also green in color with one of the sweetest sound. Peace. Hello, great people. Peace to you. Peace to you, Chase.
You train in bodybuilding? Do you want to bodybuild?
No. I do, I guess, mostly bodybuilding style training, but I have no plans on ever stepping on a stage in a thong.
Right.
Or even dieting down to 5% body fat or below.
Below, yeah.
Like getting down to like 8% here. I could stay all year at 8%, no problem, but it's harder to build muscle at that lean, so
right.
I stay a bit fatter than that.
You ever thought about doing a bulk, put on some size?
I've done quite a few already.
I don't enjoy overeating. I don't enjoy an overconsumption of calories. Not anymore. I have done it before, but
that's a thing. Like for me, this is already like maybe I would have a little bit more muscle if I didn't come off a layoff, but body fat wise, I am already bulked up. Like at 15 at most 20% body fat, I'm going definitely around 20%. I'm going to cut. It's about stop.
Hey Emma,
my goal for now would be probably to do like maybe 3 months of lean bulking and then just a month or maybe 6 weeks of a mini cut, then back. So I never get to the point where I hate food.
Right.
And still stay pretty lean, but still have that caloric surplus most of the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, easy. Nowadays,
I was actually thinking of if I could get you to sing a song for us.
I wouldn't know what to sing.
You already made some suggestions. Wouldn't it be nice if everyone in the chat should yogis he sing "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight" by ABBA. He already said he likes them.
I do like ABBA. That would not be my go-to ABBA song. I would have to practice ABBA. My go-to would I like Fernando, which I heard Mercy sing wonderfully. And I like SOS.
Okay.
What else? You know what? Here's the wonderful thing about ABBA. This is why I like ABBA. You take someone non-ABBA and they sing it acoustically, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song. When you can take a song out of its genre and it holds up beautifully, you know you've written that classic. Jace says Waterloo. I think Jace, I think you ought to come up and do an ABBA song.
Yeah, Waterloo, that sounds like a Chase song. Just off the top of my head. It feels like something that's gonna work well with Chase. I don't know why.
Kat says, isn't there a song that starts off with "Wouldn't It Be Nice To"? What's that song, Yogi? That is the Beach Boys, and it's actually titled "Wouldn't It Be Nice." It's a beautiful song. But man, to sing Brian Wilson, it's got that higher pitch, plus it's got the harmonies. I need something that I can
until
sing.
maybe 6 weeks. Time until I can get another laptop. Mine has stopped working. Oh, that's
I want
that
Skits to do
sucks.
a.
But
I want
no
Skits to
worries,
do a
Skits.
GoFundMe. I know he won't do it, and he already said he won't do it. But I would love Skits to do a GoFundMe. I'd love to get him a laptop in like a week.
Yeah.
Yep, it's actually from the.
And I know for Skits, people would do that.
Oh yeah. So he says, I did it to prove I can, and I had eating disorders as a child, but I didn't want to do it again. I worked off to lean and trim. Yeah, and you were a swimmer. So there was, as a swimmer, you're better off being not super, super, super lean, but not
Yeah. Yeah, not shredded, but also not fat and not super skinny.
If you look at my thumbnail for this live stream,
yeah,
I'm bulked up to 220.
That sounds about right.
I was about 20, maybe close to 30 years old, maybe 27, 28. I
can't even imagine ever getting. That's 100 kilos. On me, that would look absolutely ridiculous, but I do definitely have a slimmer frame, so that probably has something to do with it.
Kat doesn't think I realized what she did.
Oh, don't worry, Skits. Good.
Kat says,
I gotta check. Yes, the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice to hear you sing it?
I know
it would be nice to hear Yogi sing anything. Kat. Do you agree with me?
No. I'm not a very good.
Oh, I asked if Kat if she would agree. I know you're not gonna agree, Yogi. That doesn't make it less true, but you're almost as bad as Willow taking compliments sometimes.
Probably. But I would take a compliment if someone says, "Hey, Eric, you teach breath work really well." If someone said, "Eric, you do pretty well with thank you. You do pretty well with the kettlebells."
Yes.
Or Eric, no one grows a beard like you grow a beard. That's a specific talent that I will take credit for.
You do have a better. Your beard definitely grows in better and fuller than mine does. That's true.
Well, I'm older. That helps.
True.
Hey, Face the Ace. Sebastian.
Isn't it funny how the hair on your head starts getting less and less, but everywhere else you get more and more over the years?
Yeah. Kat says,
I guess actually you don't lose hair, you just move it to different parts of your body.
I redistribute it.
Exactly.
Kat says, I would just like to be a fly on the wall in Yogi's house when he's singing and doesn't think anyone's around.
Yes.
And I do sing quite a bit on my own. And I mentioned this before. I dance. I dance to commercials. The only time I watch
we need to see that, please, Yogi. You're gonna make all of lives better if you let us take part in that.
Only time I really watch TV is sometimes when I'm cooking. I'll put it on.
Mhm.
I do sing in the shower. But I'll just
I actually
spontaneously
don't.
sing.
I do sing, but I don't sing in the shower.
I found myself singing the Billy Jack theme song. I told that to Shirley a couple days ago. One Tin Soldier. I don't know why. I hadn't heard it in decades. I woke up and it was playing in my head.
Mhm. He sings mushy pea, mushy pea, mushy, mushy, mushy pea.
Hey, that was well done. That was
Thanks.
one of my favorite versions of the Mushy Pea song.
Really?
Carl, it says, "Bro, you're always cooking." Carl, that's a nice thing for you to say, my friend. Carl says she doesn't even have a beard. Have you? Well, how old are you, Carl?
What did Carl say about? Like, do you shave? I mean, if you shave, then of course you don't.
Skit says, "I think Yogi's a secret rapper." I think Skit's meant to say, "I think Yogi's a secret rapper, yo."
And he just outed himself with that yo.
The problem with singing something is I can't do the music, and it just doesn't sound right a cappella. You know,
Yeah, I do get that. Not gonna lie.
Carl, 18, you'll be able to grow a beard. It'll come in time.
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, I did have a beard at 18, but it wasn't like this, and it had a different color for some reason. My beard was more grayish then. Yeah, that's gonna sound really weird, but my beard was more gray than it is now. Like grayish blonde instead of red, copper, whatever it is now.
That was the first thing to turn gray for me was my beard.
For me, it actually started out grayish and turned more colorful.
So I do want to say, guys, I'm going to be live for 15 more minutes because our friend Magnetic North is going to be doing a premiere, and I'd like for anyone who would like, I would like for them to give some support. He's doing good stuff in the world. And I wondered, hey Jay, so you going live?
So we have enough for at least one Meatloaf song for you to sing, Yogi.
Out of immense respect for those in the live stream, I cannot inflict Meatloaf on anyone. Although you know what, the song 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's a good song. It's not a long song.
Yeah. And how about that?
I don't think I could do it.
I'll sing it with you. I'll make you that offer. And if you want, I can sing a little bit louder, so people, you can feel like nobody hears you.
I don't even know if it's available. Hey, our friend Chulsal is live doing cardio right now.
Oh, cool. Gotta stop by after. Total Free. I know that song, of course. I would probably have to pull up the lyrics.
I'll sing along in the chorus. You can sing the song and I'll sing the chorus.
Gosh.
It's a long.
Now you're gonna make me. How do I even say that? Describe in English. No, I know too many languages by now that it gets hard to speak any one of them properly because I'm not thinking about it another.
So what else you know? You know German, English,
Portuguese. I'm learning Japanese. I know some Spanish. I can understand a lot more than I can speak.
That was funny. Half empty. Half empty says, um, let's see, where was it? Yogi won't do that.
Yogi will do anything, but he won't do that.
This is true. Hey, Tropical, how are you, my friend?
So,
He says,
yeah,
he's good, real good.
Then
I won't do
maybe
the
we can
chorus.
talk all night. Okay, 1 second. I gotta jump off the stream to put the song on, and then I'll be back. So it's gonna look like I'm gone, but I'm not gone. I'm just we'll be back in a second.
I don't know if this is a good idea, guys. Oh, so Kat, we need to pick our hey Alyssa, how are you? We need to pick our topic for tomorrow. FMT Yogi, part of the Meatloaf song. Cross says they already listen. Yeah, I remember the song. That was actually Bat Out of Hell 2. They came out with a second album. Kat says, Yogi, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I might be able to join in on the chorus. Thank you, Kat.
Yeah. Of course, you don't have to, but I think everyone will appreciate if you do.
Kat says, I will still love you. I appreciate that.
We all will.
I could sing the chorus for One Tin Soldier.
God, I don't think I don't know if I ever heard the complete song. That's gonna be really bad.
It's actually One Tin Soldier. The chorus has a wonderful message behind it.
So, anyway.
What would you rather hear?
What did you say?
A chorus of Meatloaf or a chorus of One Tin Soldier?
I don't know. Whatever you prefer.
Let me know in the chat, guys. I will do something. I will either sing the chorus of 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad or the chorus of One Tin Soldier because it's short, to the point. Skid says, "Oh, we're singing. Let's go." Skid says, "It's Meatloaf." Jay says, "Meatloaf."
But wouldn't it be more funny if we have a vegan Yogi singing Meatloaf?
I thought for sure everyone would choose Billy Jack. Man, Billy Jack. You ever seen the movie Billy Jack?
Probably not.
This movie inspired.
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that I don't remember that I have seen, so I never know.
Let's see.
Hey, Selma. I only see Skids' vote so far.
I think most people are saying they'd rather hear some Meatloaf.
Hey, I'm having a few sips of some hot decaf coffee to get my throat warm. To not start singing a song I've never sung before. Cold.
It's a longer song. It's 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm.
You said it was a short one.
Well, it's short compared to Paradise on the Dashboard.
Yeah.
I believe that song is 2 days and 47 minutes long.
Don't make me spit coffee on you, Yogi.
What do you think, Marlon? 2 days, 47 minutes. And
yeah, I can do it. But you'll have to pay me for that. That's something I'm not gonna do just for fun. Not anymore. I would have done it just for fun a few years ago.
It's ultra marathon singing.
It definitely is.
Kat, You said you would love me. You would still love me if I didn't sing. Will you still love me if I sing really, really bad? That's the question.
That is a good question. Indeed.
Cat says, attention span of a 2-year-old.
Who? She or you?
I
Or me?
believe she's referring to her, right? Right, Cat?
Oh yeah, she is.
My attention
So
span.
that's why she can watch a movie. Can sit to watch a movie.
My attention span as a live streamer is pretty short.
I think my longest live stream was like 15 or 16 hours one time.
Soma says she's happy her and Harrison are done. I thought you were back with Harrison. Cat says yes. Oh, you said yes before I finished the question. Well, thank you, Cat.
Okay, well, should we just get started? So,
hi, Tandra. Yes.
Hi, Tandra.
Tandra just came in. Let me give Tandra a warning about what is about to happen. So, in case she wants to make an early exit, Tandra,
good point.
Marlon is going to be singing 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3. Meatloaf. I will be singing the chorus. Are we going to sing the chorus together, or you want me to sing the chorus by myself?
Let's hear you sing the chorus by yourself, actually.
All right, so you're going to handle.
There's going to be some more contrast. Yeah.
Hold on a second. 1 second.
Yes.
Like a sinner, saint, the gates of heaven I'm coming on back to you.
I shouldn't have played
Isn't that Amazing Chase?
It is. I should not have played that before I attempt to sing, because now it's just gonna.
Or me.
You're pretty good, Marlon. You're pretty good.
Okay, should we start?
I agree, Kat. Yes, we should start. Now the problem's going to be syncing up at the same time. Mine says 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
I don't even know if I can see mine right now. Well, I can on the notebook because Spotify is connected. I'm at 1 second, and it's 5 minutes 24 seconds. This entire song, and I'm at second 1.
Okay, well, when I get to if there's a lag between you leaving off in the chorus, that's okay. All right, guys. This is for you. I wouldn't do it for anyone else but you guys. All right.
We love you too, Selma. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing much inside of me. Baby, we can cry all night. But that'll never change the way that I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. Wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. Tried to show you just how much we care. We wants to shout, but you've been cold to me so long, crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you.
I want you. You got to back me up on that. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Don't feel sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Now
You'll
don't
never
be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
You'll,
Take it
ne-
away, Marlon.
you'll never find your gold on a sandy beach. You'll never drill for oil on a city street. No, you're looking for a ruby in a mountain of rocks. But there ain't no Coupe de Ville hiding at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. I can't lie. I can't tell you that I'm something I'm not. Matter how much try, I'll never be able to give you something that I just haven't got. There's only the girl I will ever love. That was so many years ago. And though I know I'll never get her out of my heart, never loved me back. Oh, I know. Well, I remember how she left me on a stormy night. Oh, she kissed me and got out of it. Bleeded and I begged her not to walk out of that door. She packed her bags and turned right away. And she kept on telling me and telling me. She kept on telling me.
1 second. I want you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Want you.
I want you. Oh, I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Now don't be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All night. But that ain't getting us nowhere.
Well done, Marlon.
Thank you, and well done, Yogi. So I couldn't hear you too well over the song in the background.
That was for your benefit.
I doubt it, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna want to watch it back.
Thank you, Jace.
Thanks, Carl.
Wait,
Like it's another song that I can only really feel once I started singing it myself. There's been quite a few songs.
So hey, Marlon.
Yes.
Jace just gave us a $2 super chat, or actually £2. Does that make you and I professional singers now?
Well, it makes us paid singers. I don't know if that is the same as professional.
I think it does.
Okay, so we
Cross
officially roped Yogi into becoming a professional singer.
Jace says, "Please let me sing that chorus with you after." Jace wants to come up and sing the chorus.
Oh, with me or with you? I'm sure you means you.
I think probably that would
Yeah,
be easiest.
he cannot come up with me. That doesn't work. So yeah.
Sissy says meatloaf. Yes. This is the first time anyone
Okay.
has cheered meatloaf on a vegan's channel before.
Well, I'm sure there's some cooking videos for vegan meatloaf out there.
I've had vegan
Why
meatloaf.
ever somebody would do that?
It's actually really
Yeah.
good. Tanya says, "Oh, I timed it well." Let's see. Kat says Yogi can sing. I cannot sing.
Yes, you can.
I can sing songs that don't take a whole lot of effort. That's why Neil Diamond is my go-to. Carl, I'm glad that Marla and I can make your day better. Sissy says, "Well done,
Yeah.
MK. That was well done, MK."
Let me do it properly. Good day, good soul.
Hey, you know what, Marlon? I bet you could sing a really good Bob Dylan.
I don't know a lot of Bob Dylan, at least not knowingly. I'm sure I've heard it played in
Next
places.
time you and I will do some Dylan.
Okay.
So Jason's going to come up. He wants to sing the chorus.
Okay. Well,
thank you, Marlon.
Have a good day, mates, and Dundee out.
Dundee out. Thank you, sir. All right, we got enough time to Jason sing the chorus, and then we're going to head over. We're going to hang out with Lee. Kat, I don't know if I would have done that for anyone else but you. Kat says, I love you so much, Marlon. Thank you. Hey, Jace.
Hiya, mate. How are you?
Good. How are you?
You see how I've got a big fat face?
Xena.
Abscess.
Oh,
Pain.
wow. I bet.
Yes, I've got crazy toothache. I've taken some strong painkillers, but I've just got to ride it out until it taking salt water rinses, and I've got some antibiotics, so it's just a case of waiting.
Right.
Your voice is actually pretty decent. I think you got that from the chat. Marlon's got a unique sound to him. He could probably make something from just that sound, because there's nothing out there, and with his depth, he can certainly get some depth in his voice, which is impressive. Yeah, no skits. It is what it is. Anna, Sama, everybody. All right, sing that little song again.
You gonna do the whole thing?
I'm just going to harmonise with you, just for the chorus.
All right.
And the crazy thing is, your voice is just going to sound exactly the same as mine. It's just, we'll just harmonise. It's
I actually don't know how to harmonize. All I can do is open my mouth and see what comes out.
Yeah, just.
You got to do all the work.
Are you Kitty? Go on then, start singing the chorus.
All right, I got to let the chorus come up.
Okay.
I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit.
Thank you kindly, Anna. I'll be all right, but it looks like I'm sucking sweet.
Maybe a little before the chorus. Do you know the whole song? Do you know the words?
Not really, but as soon as you start singing them, it will be. It's in there somewhere. I'll recall.
All right. Here it goes.
Relax, nice and gently. It sounded really good, bro.
And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you.
Don't be scared. Don't be sad.
Ain't bad.
Do it again. Sorry, I lost the.
Be sad. 'Cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's it. I think that worked. that sounded. Yeah, I could hear your voice. Do you want to do it just once more? I could. It took me a little while just to get to your key, but I think
Yeah.
I'm not far off.
Wait a minute. I have a key.
Yep, you've got a nice key. It's a nice
No one
tone.
ever told me I had a key before.
We'll try it just once more.
Cat, did you hear that? I have a key.
I was going up a little bit too high, I think.
Let's see. I'm just bringing it back up. Here it goes. I want you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Don't be
Don't be
sad.
sad. Don't be sad.
'Cause 2
2
out
out
of
of
3 ain't
3
bad.
ain't bad. There you go.
Now
Yes, Sal.
don't be sad. 'Cause
'Cause
2 out
2
of
out of
3 ain't
3
bad.
ain't bad. You got it. Perfect. Lovely. Hiya, Sal. How are you, brother? Hope you're good.
Thank you,
Man's
Jace.
got some guns and some arms on him.
We'll have to do some Bob Dylan one day.
Okay, no problem at all. That'll be an absolute pleasure. Right,
Big
I'm
Bob Dylan fan.
not streaming this evening. It's just a case I've got to just wait until this sorts itself out. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. You're an absolute legend. Thank you as always. And don't forget, a little hand is always going to be a little hand. We're always growing. Cheers,
There you
brother. Mushy, 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 pee, mushy, pee, mushy, pee, mushy, 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 pee, mushy, mushy. Move. Bye.
Thank you, guys. That is one song I will never sing. I will never sing the Mushy P song. All right, guys, we're going to shut things down. I want to at least get over and let Lee know that we're supporting him, that we're there for him. Thanks, guys. Hey, Neil, much love to the Grows. Thank you, my friend. Selma's going to come up. Hey, Selma.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We are on the road. We are on the road. Hey, we are on the road. We are on the road. Hey, hey.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We are on the road. We were on the road. Hey, we were on the road. We were on the road. Hey, hey.
Today's about singing, Carl. It is. Jay says, have a great day, fellas. Or I'm sorry, Leo says, you too, Leo.
Hi,
So,
Dundee.
thank you, Leo. Leo has just updated his membership. Says all love.
Yay.
Hey, the Chicken Academy. So, Selma, we actually have to go in a minute because we're going to go support a friend.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry we can't hang out a little bit more. I'm glad that you came by to sing and let us know that you're doing. Wait a minute, I forget how you were doing.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We were on the road. We were on the road. Hey, we were on the road. We were on the road. Hey, hey.
That's right. Now I remember.
And guess what?
You are back together with Hector.
I'm married to Hector.
You're married to Hector, or you're getting married to Hector?
I'm married.
How did that happen?
Since yesterday.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Mrs. Hector.
And I got a song for you guys.
What's that? So here's the thing. We're gonna sing a song and then we gotta go.
Okay. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Ooh. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while. And die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, lost, lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to do this anymore. But you already know what's to me. And I was fighting for. Whatever you go, that's what I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'm a happy overnight like this last night. Like this last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Ooh. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while. And I with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. I did it.
You didn't just do it, you did it beautifully. Selma,
Yeah.
have you been practicing?
Yes.
Because you know what? You always sounded good, but now you're sounding awesome. Now you're sounding absolutely awesome.
Yes.
Chicken Academy says amazing singing.
Thank you, chicken.
Troll Sal says tip the emojis, guys. Celebrating.
Yeah.
Marlon says I'm all right, but sweating from the song. Yeah, Marlon he sang most when Marlon and I were singing. He sang most of the song. I had the easy part. I had to say like 6 words, and I was done. Chicken Academy says you're welcome. So, guys, if
Dundee said, um, he said a really nice comment that,
what did he say?
oh, he said on the next live or tomorrow I can sing you to a song song.
Oh, nice. Looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. I
Cool. Go ahead.
Daddy is really nice person.
He is.
He I saw him doing workout and he's great at it.
He is. Sue
Yeah.
says had chicken. All right. So, guys, we're wrapping things up. We got an hour plus. Our friend, Magnetic North Adventure. The link is up above, guys. If you can go hang out, go say hi. Let him know you support not just Lee. He's a great guy, but more importantly for Lee, Lee is about his message. So if you can let him know you support him, you support his message, you support what he's literally devoting his life to. Lee and I have
You're
something in
welcome.
common.
You're
Jason
welcome,
says,
Mama. I love you.
all right, Jace, we'll do Fernando one day. The song. Fernando Vera, how are you, my friend? Thanks for coming in. We're going to sing a song for you one day.
Who?
We're going to sing a song for Fernando. You know what the name of the song
Yeah.
is?
No.
The name of the song is Fernando too.
Yeah.
Our friend Leo is going to do some burpees. I'm going to try to make it over there to see you, Leo. All right. Love you guys. Selma, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys. We'll be back.
See you at 5:25.
Yep. Hold on. Selma,
Yeah.
what time? What time are you going to see me?
5:25.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
Bye.